yendo si ajide nkoji na aga n'iru biko ka anyị gbakọ kịta wee kene n'Eze-Ana Eze-Ana ngale Eze-Ana ugochitubelu Eze-Ana ugochitubelu nwoke ọma na oraifite ị ga-adị ọdịnala bụ eziokwu ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ ịma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa ụmụ Igbo chigharịa kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi Eze-Ana Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu Eze-Ana ugochitubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu Eze-Ana ga-adị ugochitubelu ga-adị ugochitubelu tempụl ọ ya adị maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị okenye ga-anyị front and back ndị ochie anyị front and back fọdịasị kara aka ghọrọ ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fa ka mma buru Baịbụl bịa akwụkwọ akụkọ mepekwa chọọchị fa okwu na ụka bịakwa.
Good day, viewers all over the world, lovers of Ezeoku TV Plus. I welcome you all in today's section of question and answer. We have in our midst an ordinary evangelist, sir. You're highly welcome.
Well done.
Sir, please introduce yourself so that our viewers will know you more, most especially those that today is their first time of joining us.
Yes, my name is Ogbuefi Eze-Ana ugochitubelu na oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi lụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwazị onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ordinary evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life.
You're welcome. Before we proceed, do you have anything else you wish to say to our viewers?
Yes, eventually, remember, aja na-achụ kwa ọnwa nke ọnwa June anyị amalite gị. Inwekwara ike iso na anya bụ aja n'ebe ọ bụla ị nọ na nsọtụ ụwa dum. Distance abụrụ ebara ya n'ọrụ mmụọ anyị na-arụ ma ọ bụ na aja anyị na-achụ na temple. Ihe abụ aja mbụ n'elu aja epụta ihe aja esigo na ebu n'imirikite ndị mmadụ elu. Ị nwere ike iso n'ebe ọ bụla ị nọ n'isi ụtụtụ a ejegori m na temple chụọ aja gọọ ọfọ kwubi okwu n'isi ndị sonyere anyị nọ. Yes, anyị malitere ịchụ aja ihe karịgo 2 years. Onwe ndị na-eso anyị since anyị malitere ruo now. In fact, onwe ndị na-awa every January ha ebu uko throughout the year. Iche iso na anya bụ aja ihe ị ga-eme ewu ịchaachị m na WhatsApp forward ya token donation to the account number. Forward ọrụ m 3 prayer request ga anyị ga-edebe n'ọta na-achụ aja na-aga ọfọ na-ekwubi okwu n'isi gị ganye na ọnwa agwụ. Bọsị ikpeazụ anyị ga-eje na mmiri jee chụọ ọrụ ndị mmiri aja n'afa mmadụ dum. Gbagota na temple chụọ aja to entities of powers n'afa mmadụ dum. Jee n'ebe nchụ aja gbuo ebulu mekwazie saraka n'afa mmadụ dum. So ọ bụrụ na chi iso na aja ihe ị ga-eme bụ ma ọ bụ na o nwere ajụjụ ị nwere na nkụzi a ma ọ bụ na question and answer send ya na WhatsApp 08057837672. I repeat 08057837672. Mokwan 0813-8243-871. I repeat 0813-8243-871. Ka ị na-esonyela anyị na-emetụ aka na share button na-agwa ndị mmadụ gbasara administration anyị ka Chukwu okike gọzie gị. Daalụ.
Ka anyị gaba n'ilu na ajụjụ anyị ji wee bịa today. The first one is, What is spirit husband, and what are the signs to know that someone has spirit husband?
Thank you for that wonderful question. I understand that most people have been longing for opportunity to get answer to this kind of question. Yes, the truth of the matter is that in this creation, enwere oke na nwunye. Yes, in this creation, enwere passive and coercive. Enwere male and female. So, onye ọbụla nọ n'ụwa nwere spiritual spouse, male or female. Yes. So, however, depend on the coordination and the relationship between you and your spiritual spouse, and how you bridge the gap. Some spiritual spouse might be more active than others, the same way it is in this gross material world. However, your spiritual spouse is not supposed to cause issues with you if only you can do the needful. Yes, when you do the needful and you align yourself with your spiritual spouse, which happens to be one of your spiritual associates, believe in me, there won't be any crisis. But when you refuse to do the needful, yes, there will be disharmony. And that disharmony is what is causing some of these physical happenings that normally happens between maybe the living. And whenever it happens, people will start complaining that this one, spiritual wife or spiritual husband or wife is disturbing so person, because the person have not done what he's supposed to do. Yes, and some of these actions depend on their oath of life. Sometimes your spiritual spouse, you have oath of life that, look, we will be one till eternity, and so on and so forth. And even if I'm reincarnating in this world, we want us to continue our thing. Now, at the end of the day, when you do not do the needful and you do not do the normal thing, and informing your spiritual spouse, look, here on earth, in the life of in the land of the living, I need to allow me to marry on earth and enjoy to the fullest. Yes, if you do the needful, believe in me, your spiritual spouse will no longer disturb you. But when you refuse to do the needful, maybe you do not even acknowledge him or her existence. That is where you will be having issues. Let me tell you one thing. I have seen best of friends, a man and a woman, single, but for a reason, it happens that one of them is not ready, while the other is ready. And on their own, they came together and reasoned that, look, there is a reason for all of them, two of them, to go their separate ways. And after discussing and they come to conclusion, the lady in question got married. And after many years later, the man himself got married. However, they maintained their good relationship as in good friends. They became good friends. They maintained their relationship, but nothing intimate is involved. But they have mutual respect for each other. So I can tell you, even if your spiritual spouse is disturbing you in one way or the other, it's because you have not done the needful. Yes, if you have done the needful through settlement and let him or her know that, look, you are in the flesh and you would like to do one or two, you understand? So believe in me, with this reasoning, your spiritual spouse will allow you to live and coexist. But when you do not do the needful, that is where there will be lots of fighting. And those lots of spiritual fighting will manifest in the physical behavior. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sir, we would like to understand how does he manifest? I mean, this spiritual spouse, and how can one know that he or she has it?
Okay, there are so many ways spiritual spouse can manifest. But let me give you this short story. There is a friend of mine. We used to be friends back then. This story happened over 20 years ago. This particular man happens to be my oga when I was into water drilling. So, but he normally have this marital problem with his wife. Then his wife don't normally fancy having, the always, no, with her husband. Every time she'll be giving many more excuses why she's not interested, enjoying having fun with her husband. So, and her husband keep complaining, even to my hearing. One particular afternoon, after we went to work and came back earlier, so because of the man used to experience this, so whenever the man want to, as in go out and coming back, he normally like to use this quiet attitude, to peep. So on this particular day, this man peep from those days, they are using this key that normally is long, those old model key, that even from the eye of the key, you can see the inside the room. So you remember those long old model keys? Yes. So this is what they are using that time. I remember I told you it's over 20 years. So he peeped there and now saw his wife on the bed, doing like as if somebody is like having like carnal knowledge, just moving, twisting her waist and everything. It was like, but physically, if you look at that bed, you will not see anybody. You understand? And they called my attention to come and see you. You understand? And what I saw there was like, woman, she's alone on the bed with, as in the physical eyes, twisting herself, as if somebody is making actually love with her. You understand? So, but at the end of the day, by the time she's done, they are done. You will see the woman will be like just as somebody that is so weak, lifeless on the bed. And her husband keep complaining that after such experience, if he want to touch his wife, the wife will be giving more excuses. So he doesn't enjoy the company of her physical husband. So whether he exists, he exists. Then some people, their own will manifesting with sex in the dream. And although sex in the dream has so many things that can cause sex in dream, but it's a lecture for another day. Not all sex in dream is as a result of spiritual spouse. Yes, I will teach that on a separate day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Do men actually experience same case?
Yes, women experience some sex in the sense of sex in the dream, because sex in the dream is that I'm not saying that all sex in the dream is as a result of spiritual spouse. Some sex in the dream is as a result of sexual stuff, as in the person has been starved for a very long time, especially among the youths. And there's some certain things in Ugari, some can manifest as sex in the dream, but actually is highway robbers. The way they have physical highway robbers is the way we have spiritual highway robbers. Those spiritual highway robbers is those ones that normally happen to some people. They say that if there is any good thing that is happening to them, once they have sex in the dream, is no more. So those ones are spiritual robbers. They can attack you using sex to take your glory, to take what you value most. So this one is a different teaching. But I can tell you, some men normally have similar things like sex in dream. If you are having sex in dream, believe in me, if somebody is awake, watching you that time, the person will notice that there's this funny moves you normally make. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. How can one be separated from this